What if I told you 3 fresh, vibrant sauces could transform your summer meals from to magnificent? I'm showing you how right now. So we're making a delicious salsa today. We're going to do mango, we're going to do some finely chopped baby tomatoes. We're going to put in a red pepper. But there again, if you don't like tomatoes, you can just add some red pepper and leave the tomatoes out. Again, use my recipes as a starting point. Okay, we're going to cut the baby tomatoes. Let's just, for the sake of time, we're just going to cut them in quarters, in half and then in half again. For those that are so big, I just cut twice. But for the littlies, I just do it once. I'm going to add that to the mango. There you go. Then we're going to add some cilantro. Now, if you don't like cilantro and you think it tastes like soap, then you can maybe add fresh basil or basil, however you say it. But for now, we're adding cilantro, and it just absolutely jives with all these summer flavors. And man, this is a salad on its own. You add some black beans to that, and maybe some greens, an avocado, and you have a salad. There you go. Nice big handful of cilantro, and then we're going to put some red onion. This is a big red onion, so I'm not going to use the whole thing. Now again, if you don't like red onion, and you prefer green onion, you put green onion in here. I love to use the red onion in this recipe because it gives a beautiful variety of colors, and you have all those different colors in there. So let's chop this up nice and finely. There you go. Add some onion. And last but not least, a little bit of red pepper. This is also very big pepper. And we're just going to cut it very finely. And we'll put the complete recipe on our Living Lere website. And you can just hop on over there and get it there. I am going to take a lime, and I'm just going to roll it on the counter, because when you do that, you just soften the lime, and it just helps release some of those juices. Put a little bit of muscle power in there. Okay, and then I'm just going to cut it in half. Quarter it, and then all I'm going to do is just squeeze that fresh lime over there. And I'm probably going to use about half a lime, but you can taste it. If you like a lot of lime, then add a whole one. It just depends on the size, you know. And so I'm just eyeballing it, yeah? And that's it. And look at that. Oh my goodness. So again, make this your own. If you don't want the avocado in here, then don't add it. So you can add a little bit of salt and some freshly crushed black pepper. And if you want a little bite, you can add just a little bit of fresh chili, the red chili, or you can add some chili flakes. But this for me is more than enough. And just look at that. Such a delicious, vibrant mango salsa that screams summer. Hope you give it a try, and I hope you enjoy it as much as my family does. If you're enjoying what you see here on Living Lere, go ahead and give this video a like. Hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you never miss a new recipe or lifestyle tip. Oh my gosh, we've got so much more coming your way. Another wonderful summer recipe is the tzatziki. Oh my gosh, I grow over 300 cucumbers every summer. It is one of my favorite vegetables to grow, and I love to use whatever is coming from my garden. So right here, I have some cucumber that I finely diced, and after I chop them up, I just double lined a paper towel, or you can use cheesecloth, and I just squeezed all of the water out so you have a nice dry cucumber. Otherwise, you're going to have a very watery tzatziki. So we're going to add that to the bowl. Then I'm going to add a little bit of organic lemon zest, a little bit of lemon juice. Of course, no tzatziki is complete without garlic. Oh my gosh, so good for us, so good for the gut, so good for the immune system. Then I'm going to add a tablespoon each of fresh mint from our garden and dill. I'm just going to give that a little bit of a whirl. And then you can use whatever plain Greek yogurt that you like. I like to use a Greek yogurt because it has a lot of protein. So just bearing in mind, this is a good source of protein, but also to help regulate the blood sugar. Or you can use a plant-based Greek yogurt like a coconut, plain unsweetened coconut, whatever you want, macadamia nut, cashew, whatever you want. So we're going to mix that in. Okay. And all we're going to do is just mix it up. To that, we're going to add a little bit of, probably about a teaspoon of herbal salt. Again, a few cracks of black pepper. And just look at that. Oh my gosh. I wish you could smell what I'm smelling. And there you have the most delicious, thick tzatziki sauce full of all the aromatics and of course fresh lemon and amazing. I hope you give it a try. Oh, so good. I wanted to show you how easy it is to incorporate something like a basil pesto or basil pesto into your salad dressing. In today's case, I'm using a good quality olive oil, but then I'm also using a white balsamic vinaigrette. So here we go. So we're simply going to take a good quality olive oil. To that, I'm going to add some white balsamic vinegar. And then again, you can add as little or as much of this basil pesto. In my case, I'm going to use maybe a teaspoon and a half, and we'll see how it tastes. You can add a little bit of Dijon mustard if you want a little bit of a bite. So let's give that a good shake. You can, if you want more garlic, you can add a roasted clove of garlic, smash it up and put that in there, and that's also going to be so, so delicious. So I just want to encourage you, there's so many different ways that you can make salad dressings and incorporate these beautiful herbs that are so good for you into your diet. Let's give it a try. It is so good. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And then, if it's too sharp for you, what you can do is you can take maybe just a teaspoon of maple syrup and put that in. So sometimes you just need, especially if the vinegar is a little bit sharp. So let's add that. And let's retaste it. much better. Absolutely divine. So there you go. This dressing works wonderfully on a green salad, anything green, mixture of greens, arugula. You can put some tomatoes in there, some avocado or some mozzarella, any green salad, any summer salad, it will work great. So I hope you give it a try. Let me know. I want to encourage you again, just to remind you, add more variety. Remember variety, that age-old saying, variety is the spice of life. So until next time, eat more good fats, eat more greens, and eat more color on your plate.